I'm here with Toby, running for pool this afternoon. Toby, how are you feeling about today's race?
Pumped.
Do you have a strategy going in?
Not really, just trying not to fall.
Thank you so much, Toby. I'm here chatting with Tyson, who's running for Pop. Tyson, what has your training looked like for today's race?
It's been very tough and very vigorous, a very tough training schedule.
Very tough?
Very tough.
Okay. Any reason you chose Popsicle today?
Because I'm cool as ice.
All right. Thanks, Tyson. Can't wait to see you run. Who will win today's race? Only time will tell. You'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out. Back to you, Wildwood. Hi, I'm here with Toby, running for pool this afternoon. Toby, how are you feeling about today's race?
Pumped.
Do you have a strategy going in?
Not really, just trying not to fall.
Thank you so much, Toby. I'm here chatting with Tyson, who's running for Pop. Tyson, what has your training looked like for today's race?
It's been very tough and very vigorous, a very tough training schedule.
Very tough?
Very tough.
Okay. Any reason you chose Popsicle today?
Because I'm cool as ice.
All right. Thanks, Tyson. Can't wait to see you run. Who will win today's race? Only time will tell. You'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out. Back to you, Wildwood. Hi, I'm here with Toby running for pool this afternoon. Toby, how are you feeling about today's race?
Pumped.
Do you have a strategy going in?
Not really, just trying not to fall.
Thank you so much, Toby. I'm here chatting with Tyson, who's running for pop. Tyson, what has your training looked like for today's race?
It's been very tough and very vigorous, a very tough training schedule.
Very tough?
Very tough.
Okay. Any reason you chose popsicle today?
Because I'm cool as ice.
All right. Thanks, Tyson. Can't wait to see you run. Who will win today's race? Only time will tell. You'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out. Back to you, Wildwood. Hi, I'm here with Toby running for pool this afternoon. Toby, how are you feeling about today's race?
Pumped.
Do you have a strategy going in?
Not really, just trying not to fall.
Thank you so much, Toby. I'm here chatting with Tyson, who's running for pop. Tyson, what has your training looked like for today's race?
It's been very tough and very vigorous, a very tough training schedule.
Very tough?
Very tough.
Okay. Any reason you chose popsicle today?
Because I'm cool as ice.
All right. Thanks, Tyson. Can't wait to see you run. Who will win today's race? Only time will tell. You'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out. Back to you, Wildwood. I'm here with Toby, running for pool this afternoon. Toby, how are you feeling about today's race?
Pumped.
Do you have a strategy going in?
Not really, just trying not to fall.
Thank you so much, Toby. I'm here chatting with Tyson, who's running for pop. Tyson, what has your training looked like for today's race?
It's been very tough and very vigorous, a very tough training schedule.
Very tough?
Very tough.
Okay. Any reason you chose popsicle today?
Because I'm cool as ice.
All right. Thanks, Tyson. Can't wait to see you run. Who will win today's race? Only time will tell. You'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out. Back to you, Wildwood. Hi, I'm here with Toby, running for pool this afternoon. Toby, how are you feeling about today's race?
Pumped.
Do you have a strategy going in?
Not really, just trying not to fall.
Thank you so much, Toby. I'm here chatting with Tyson, who's running for pop. Tyson, what has your training looked like for today's race?
It's been very tough and very vigorous, a very tough training schedule.
Very tough?
Very tough.
Okay. Any reason you chose popsicle today?
Because I'm cool as ice.
All right. Thanks, Tyson. Can't wait to see you run. Who will win today's race? Only time will tell. You'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out. Back to you, Wildwood. I'm here with Toby running for pool this afternoon. Toby, how are you feeling about today's race?
Um,
Do you have a strategy going in?
Not really, just trying not to fall.
Thank you so much, Toby. I'm here chatting with Tyson, who's running for Pop. Tyson, what has your training looked like for today's race?
It's been very tough and very vigorous, a very tough training schedule.
Very tough?
Very tough.
Okay. Any reason you chose popsicle today?
Because I'm cool as ice.
All right. Thanks, Tyson. Can't wait to see you run. Who will win today's race? Only time will tell. You'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out. Back to you, Wildwood. Hi, I'm here with Toby running for pool this afternoon. Toby, how are you feeling about today's race?
Um,
Do you have a strategy going in?
Not really, just trying not to fall.
Thank you so much, Toby. I'm here chatting with Tyson, who's running for Pop. Tyson, what has your training looked like for today's race?
It's been very tough and very vigorous, a very tough training schedule.
Very tough?
Very tough.
Okay. Any reason you chose popsicle today?
Because I'm cool as ice.
All right. Thanks, Tyson. Can't wait to see you run. Who will win today's race? Only time will tell. You'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out. Back to you, Wildwood.
Welcome, everyone, to Take a Wild Guess. My name is Robin Ratcliffe, Executive Director at Wildwood, and I am so excited to see you all tonight. We can't wait for our Wildwood campers to arrive for this summer. We are so excited to welcome them back to camp, and we know you care a lot about them too. So let's get started. I would like to introduce tonight's MC, Trisha Brower of Taking Bids. Trisha, we are so grateful to have you here.
Thank you so much. I am super excited to be here as well. And as Robin said, my name is Trisha, and I have the honor of being your co-MC tonight. So thank you for having me. We are very excited to host you virtually for the 2021 Wildwood Outdoor Education Center Take a Wild Guess Virtual Gala. While we're super bummed, right? Super bummed that we couldn't be together like normal years. We are so incredibly thankful that you are joining us online. So, hey, use that chat. Pop over. Tell us where you are watching from. Tell us with whom you are watching. There's some watch parties going on, aren't there?
16 watch parties.
16 watch parties. And if you haven't done so, make sure that you register so that you can bid on our awesome auction packages. The link has just been dropped over in the chat box. It takes less than a minute. If you're at one of those watch parties and somebody else has it, send it to your friends, okay? Send it to anybody, because there are so many fun and cool things out there for you to bid on, and more importantly, support Wildwood Outdoor Education Center. Now, later on tonight, we've got a fun program here. We're going to talk about our premier auction items. We're going to show you some fun videos, and we're going to provide you the opportunity to support camp through our important fund need.
So none of what we're doing at Wildwood would have been possible without our generous sponsors for this event. So a huge thank you to Central Surfaces, Bright Star Events, Claire and Robert Powell, Image 360, T-Shirt King, First National Bank right up the street in Lewisburg, Heartland Coca-Cola, Rising Sun Solar, Overhead Door of Kansas City, and Creative Planning.
Whoop, whoop, thank you.
Yeah. So in addition to our sponsors, we have, like I said, 16
That's
people
so cool,
hosting
Robin.
backyard
So cool.
parties.
Yes.
So this is a decentralized event.
Yeah, I like that.
So we're just spread out. We're in one big party, but we're spread out all over town.
I love it.
Yeah. So a huge high five to our friends who are introducing their friends and their families to the Wildwood experience tonight. So here's a quick list of our party hosts.
Let's hear it.
Lisa Barber and Alastair Tutton, Christy and Lee Turner, Bob and Carrie Spake are partying with Ann Riker and David Powell. Jessica and Jason Garter have a big party. Megan Peters and her kids who are summer campers. Mark and Lisa O'Hara. John Clark and his family. Josh and Kelly Beck. Rachel and Drew Jones. Dr. Tanisha Andino. Kate Hood. Sarah Garrett and Nick Holmes have a big collaborative party at Central Surfaces with the Central Surfaces and Bright Star Events teams. Heidi Holliday, Jill Goodhart, and Dave Heaton. And also a quick shout out to John Gerner at the Milwaukee Deli, who donated pizza for that party at Central Surfaces.
Oh, I mean, how cool is that, Robin?
Super
You've just
cool.
got all your people out there. We miss seeing you, but we're so thankful that you did join us tonight. We're going to spend about the next half hour together, and before we sign off, we're going to announce the winners from our games. Also, super cool to all of our backyard party hosts. Now is the time to send in your Party Pack Games results if you haven't done so already. Be sure to post your group photo and photos of your winning game champions and times on Facebook or Instagram, and make sure text them to the number in your packet as well.
Be sure to double check that your privacy is set to public on that picture so we can see it.
Yeah, we got to see it so we can judge it. And also, make sure you use that hashtag WildGuess21. And also, everyone watching is invited to join us in 2 live games tonight and win some great prizes. In a few minutes, we're going to start the pool and pop race. So think of this like you're at the ball game and it's ketchup, mustard, relish, which I think is hilarious. So we're going to do that with pop and pool. To participate, and more importantly, to donate to Wildwood, go over to that bidding page, right? Super easy. If you think pool is going to beat pop, all you have to do is click on item 14. You'll see various donations that you can make, and once you've made that donation, your name is entered in for pool. Now, if you think pop is going to win. Do the same thing, but click on item 15. And again, you're going to see those donations. You can click on any amount, and then you are entered into that. So go do it now, because we're going to actually shut that down here in a little bit, because we're going to have to do the winner. So go buy those tickets now. I personally think that the more you donate, the more likely are you going to be to win that prize, right? So we are going to show that video, so go buy those tickets. And as you're getting those entries in, we would like for you to watch a special video to see what it is like firsthand with life here at camp.
Hi, my name's Amia.
And my name's Malik.
We're going to take you on a Wildwood tour. Come with us. If you're going to go on a tour of Wildwood, the first place you should visit is the dining hall. The dining hall is where we eat all of our meals, and everyone knows kids don't have fun unless they're full. My favorite meal camp is pizza because it's homemade.
Yeah, mine too, or like tacos.
After that, let's swing past the garden. Food scraps can be tossed in the compost bins.
And then you can grab a snack from the garden.
Let's cool off in Meadowview Cabin. There are 5 cabins at Wildwood, but Meadowview is my favorite because it was my very first cabin my first year as a camper. All right, let's go. We'll drive over to the pavilion. Here's where campers play Gaga Ball. Campers really love Gaga Ball. But they can also play soccer, basketball, or foursquare.
Oh, and at 3 every day, everyone has popsicles at the pavilion. Let's go visit my favorite part of camp, high ropes. There's a giant swing and a zip line. My favorite memory of the zip lines was the rock wall.
Right near the high ropes course is Makerspace. In 2019, my campers created water rockets. It was so much fun, and I ended up having the best rocket out of everyone, which was no surprise.
Another place that I really like at Wildwood is the pool. During camp, we go swimming every day. My favorite part of swimming was I always passed the swimming test.
Okay, there are 2 more places we want to show you. First, let's visit the pond. The pond is where we go fishing and canoeing. My favorite memory about going canoeing was actually seeing a snapping turtle right next to the canoe. I was really scared, but then the turtle was very nice, so it was kind of nice to see him.
Yeah, once I caught a big fish.
There are a lot of places that we didn't get the chance to show you today, but if you want to see them for yourself, you have to just come. We hope to see you very, very soon. Bye.
A big thank you to Amia and Malik, the Peters kids, and the Myricks who helped us make that video.
It was such a good video. And for anyone who has spent time at Wildwood Outdoor Education Center or any camp, we can remember the special memories and the friendships that were made in giving kids, all kids, regardless of means, the opportunity to share of a lifetime of memories is why we are here tonight. We are also here to have some fun. So at this time, we're going to have ourselves a little scavenger hunt. So Robin, how in the heck are we going to do a remote scavenger hunt? Tell us about this.
Okay, so in just a second on the screen, we're going to show you a list of all the items a camper might need for a week at camp.
Okay.
You'll have 5 minutes to run around your house or your backyard or your office and collect as many of these items as you can find. When the bell rings,
That's it.
you'll post a photo of your collected items using the hashtag WildGuess21. Our judges will review the photos and select a winner. You'll be judged on the number of items that you find and the creativity of that picture.
All right, so everyone at home, get ready because your 5 minutes starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 5 minutes starts, so get up, go run around. You don't have to listen to Robin and I. We're just going to talk. Let's see that list of the items that you have to get. Now, Robin, looking at this list, you said earlier that these are often items that kids need at camp. Now, again,
Right.
folks, you better be running around getting these items. What is the number one item that kids most often forget to bring with them to camp?
You know what, Tricia? The thing that they forget the most often is their pillow.
Is their pillow.
Yeah.
So
we keep a whole extra supply of pillows in the Health and Wellness Center to make sure that kids who don't have them get them.
Okay.
And every year we have donors that send us an extra supply of pillows to make sure that we don't ever run out.
Well, so the next time I'm at Kohl's and I see the pillow sale, pick up a couple extra pillows.
That would be awesome.
I would never have guessed that one. That's a surprising one. Okay, so on the flip side, what
Yeah.
do they forget once they're here and they go home?
Yeah. Socks. They leave a lot of socks behind.
Okay. They
Yeah.
leave
Yeah.
a lot of socks. Now,
A lot of socks.
we're going to get a signal as the time goes down, so we're waiting for that. Now, again, folks, we hope you're running around toothpaste, pillow, backpack, insect repellent, mask, socks, beach towel, all those things. Now, as they're running out there getting this stuff, Robin, this is a really big week for you at camp. Tell us
yeah.
about what's going on.
So Camp Wildwood is come back to life right now, and all of the year of quiet that we had has been totally disrupted by the arrival of our camp staff.
Okay.
So we had our high ropes course staff came in this week, and we did high ropes course training for 2 days
Okay.
with everybody who's going to be doing climbing wall and zip line. And then for the last 3 days, we've been training lifeguards, which is a really important thing to do.
Yeah.
Because lifeguards have to practice all those rescue skills, how to keep a good eye on the swimming pool. So we had 6 brand new lifeguards we certified this morning.
Wow.
And our whole camp staff arrives to start their week of in-person, hands-on training tomorrow.
Okay, so just folks, I want to reiterate this. Robin was training lifeguards this morning. She shows up to help us raise a whole bunch of money for camp tonight, and you're going to be up tomorrow morning?
You know what? The staff at Wildwood takes care of a lot of that.
Okay, so you'll get to sleep in a little bit.
They don't let me train the lifeguards.
That's pretty good. Okay, so you've got a lot going on. What are you most excited about this year? I mean, we all know what 2020 was.
Sure.
Let's forget about that.
Absolutely.
So what are you most excited about? What are you looking forward to the most after having last year off?
I am excited about seeing campers return.
Yeah.
So we really want kids to come back to Wildwood year after year after year. This is not a one and done kind of camp. We
Yeah.
want to be with a kid from the time they're 8 to the time they're 18.
That's cool.
Yeah, and watch them grow and change. So seeing those campers who are coming back and the relationships that they've formed, just being refreshed,
Yeah.
and also we have a huge green meadow right outside the windows
You
here.
do.
And
It's
one of my
gorgeous.
favorite things is just to see the kids running just
Yeah.
across that grass and the freedom that they feel when they're outdoors.
How incredibly cool is that? Now, looking at our list here, if you had to take a guess, the thing that's going to be hardest for people at home to find, what do you think it's going to be? I think it's going to be something tie-dyed. What do you think?
That's a tough one. I think for some folks, they may not have that stamp.
That's a good one.
Ready at
Stamp.
home.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, we pay our bills online.
Yeah.
We do everything online. We don't send a lot of mail anymore. Okay, so stamp, that's your guess. We'll see. We'll see those pictures. Now, again, folks, we've got a couple of minutes left. We're going to need a time check from the folks in the back here in just a second so that we know how much time we've got left. We want to give you a heads up. Somebody hopefully started that 5-minute timer for us. And so as we're looking at this, again, gather your items and you're going to put them together. #WildGuess21. And so make sure that you take a picture of that. You get those items. We do a time check. How much time we got left? 1 minute. We got 1 minute left. So again, folks, be running around. We'll give you a 30-second countdown, and then we'll hear the bell. So go get those items. All right. Now, Robin, in the last minute, if you had to say, anything about, the scavenger hunt, these items, how would you end this part of this night?
You know what, Tricia? One of the things kids learn at camp is how to take care of their stuff.
Oh,
And so,
yeah.
we think about lost and found as being like a problem or an issue that happens at camp.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's a learning opportunity, and that's how I like to think of it.
Okay, you know what? That's so true. You're absolutely correct. Now, as an adult, I still haven't learned that. I'm a leaver. I leave things everywhere. Sadly, it's been wallets and stuff like that. So kids at home, seriously, take care of your stuff. I know we're in the final seconds here, so we're going to be counting it down pretty darn soon. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. Where's our bell?
Where's the bell?
Ding, ding, ding. Well,
ding.
we're going to make it up.
Ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding. Robin, there it is. There it is. Yeah, see, it was so good. All right, now, folks, I had so much fun talking with Robin during that, and when we were practicing it earlier, we hope you had fun at home. Now, again, hopefully you don't forget to do this because you probably just spent all this time running around your house like a crazy person. Now you got to get the entries in. So
right.
now you got to take a picture of all of your stuff. We're going to announce the winner tonight, and to make sure, again, #WildGuest21.
Set to public.
Again, we need to see your pictures because if it's private and we're not friends on social media, we won't be able to see it. So make sure that you set that to public. So Robin, thanks for joining me up
Thank
here.
you so much.
She's going to be back in a minute. We're not letting her off the hook all that easily because now I'm going to spend a few moments with you because I want to talk about our super cool auction items that are available for bidding. Now, as you know, this year does look different than normal years. And in the past, we'd all be in the room together, bid cards would be flying around, and I would get to auction off the items. It would sound something like this. All right, what do you bid? 102, now what did 200, 300, now what did 400, 500, now what did 6, now what did 7, now what did 800, now what did 8, now what did 88, now what did 8, sold $700. Now, folks, I can't see you, so that makes it really hard to do, so we're just going to do the next best thing. We are going to use our devices to help raise funds. That is right. You can help Wildwood raise money from your phone, your iPad, your computer, or any other internet-connected device. The fundraising has already been underway, but again, it is not too late to join in on the fun. And again, if you have folks at your party, send them the link so that they can register. It takes less than a minute. And believe me, you are going to want to bid on some of these packages. So bidding is open until 8:30. You can find all the items that I'm going to mention underneath the Featured Items tab, and I'm going to talk about some of the highlights. Now, before you place a bid, make sure you click on the item, read all the details so you know all the information. So first up, where are my Chiefs fans? Use that chat. Tell us if you are a Chiefs fan because this item is for you. The winner of this item will receive 4 tickets in section 136, row 4. You can see where your seat is right there in front of us right now. These tickets are on the 40-yard line behind the visiting team's bench, and the winner will also receive a red lot parking pass. And a huge thank you to the Powell family for this donation. Now, this has been a popular one. Bidding was over $800 the last time I checked. That was about 15 minutes ago, so hopefully, like Robin is over here looking at me, we're making some more money. So go bid on that item. Now, the next one that I want to talk about, I'm going to spend a minute explaining this because this is a really cool opportunity. This is an opportunity for you not only to help Wildwood, but also go to Mexico. Because what this package is that you get a 7-night, 8-day vacation for 2 adults. And here's what I love about this, several things. First off, it is luxury all the way around. We're showing you some pictures of this. Here's what is cool. You get to pick from 5 different locations. You can pick between Acapulco, Cabo, Nuevo Vallarta, Puerto Princasco, or Cancun. Now, you don't have to know which one of those properties that you want to go to tonight, because you have 12 months to book it, 18 months to take it. All you have to do is say, yes, I want to go to Mexico in the next year and a half. Yes, I want to support Wildwood, and go buy it now. We're actually selling that at a buy it now price, so go click on that. Now, a little bit on a personal note, I've been on this vacation 3 times. I was just there in March. My husband and I, no joke, just booked another one last night for December. That's how much we like this. I could go on and on and on about how awesome this trip is. And while it's not all-inclusive, the resorts are incredibly affordable. Incredibly affordable. The resorts are breathtaking. My husband and I truly enjoy it. We keep going back. And again, you're not going to find a better value out there. And you're also helping Wildwood at the same time. So go buy it now. We want to send as many people who want to go to Mexico. Now, again, you have until 8:30 tonight to go out there and check that out. Another item that we're going to mention is a chainsaw art by Dan Besco. Now, Dan is an award-winning artist who works in Lawrence and is known for his Jayhawk sculptures. I've seen them. They're awesome. He's even turned a 200-year-old tree into a giant Jayhawk sculpture in Lawrence. That's what you're seeing on our screen right now. So cool. We're lucky enough to have one of his pieces for auction tonight. Dan will actually create a custom sunflower sculpture for the winner. So again, go check on that item. Place your bids now. And the final item that I'm personally going to mention is a KC Foodie package. Whoever's been bidding against me, good for you, because we're making more money for Wildwood tonight, because this package includes all the things. It has a $100 gift card to Fox and Pearl, a $100 gift card to Grunauer, a $100 to Rye, $100 to the campground, and just wait, there's more, folks. You get a basket worth $150 to the Better Cheddar. Now, those are just some of the items out there. We've got some art, we've got some other KC experiences, we've got tons of things for you to go bid on. Check out those items, and remember, get your bids in by 8:30 tonight. So keep your device ready, because we are going to continue to raise money. So now at this time, I would like to hand things back off to Robin, who, fun fact, has a rock collection that is bigger than her office. Now, she is a total rock star. You already know that. She's been coming to summer camp in some way, shape, or form since 1992, and this is her 7th year at Wildwood. So use that chat. Let's show some love to Robin. Whoop, woo!
Thank you so much, Tricia. Thank you so much to everyone for the bidding that you're doing on the auction. I was just looking at it online while Tricia was telling you about all those great items, and every year I'm just struck and humbled by the generosity of this group of humans that comes together to send kids to camp at Wildwood. So you all know, and especially if you have a child living in your home, that after a year indoors, stuck behind screens, kept away from classmates and friends, our campers will need summer camp more than they ever have before this summer. It sounds cliche, but it's definitely true. Our campers have missed birthday parties, playing on playgrounds, making new friends, and so much more. And that's why this summer, Wildwood is bringing the antidote to pandemic loss for local kids. Wildwood is bringing back the fun. Now, we could tell you about all those camp activities and all the things we have to do. And you know, Wildwood is a great place for canoeing and fishing and rock climbing. It's a great place to get out into the woods and explore. All of those things that kids love at camp are designed to be really good for them in the background. It's kind of like behind-the-scenes medicine. Kids think they're having a great time and they're just doing a lot of fun, but we know, because we test it and we use research to tell what those experiences are actually teaching. So kids who come to Wildwood get better at responsible decision-making. They learn how to make safe, ethical decisions and how to balance their needs with other people's. They learn relationship skills. So this is one of the things that the teachers and the local education professionals report has been hardest for kids this year, is building those social emotional competencies, that experience of making a friend, of talking to someone in person, of going out on a limb and introducing yourself and being a little bit afraid, handling conflict constructively, being able to work out how to solve a problem with other people. Camp is the proving ground for building relationships. Self-management, so when we were talking earlier about that packing list, learning how to keep track of your stuff, the ability to regulate your own thoughts, to be okay when the situation is hard. Those are all things that kids learn just from the natural experience at camp of living through a really rainy day, or losing something that they really like a beloved water bottle that then has to be searched for by everyone in their cabin. Those kinds of experiences are built into what we're doing. The thing that Wildwood does better than any camp I've ever worked at is builds kids' social awareness. So one of the great benefits of the program here and the history of Wildwood is that we welcome and embrace kids from all different neighborhoods in Kansas City. Kids from all different ethnic and racial and economic backgrounds come together at Wildwood, live together in a cabin for a week, and experience the wonder of nature, the challenge of the ropes course, and the feeling of success that they find when they get that canoe across the lake, all together in one place. And that is just not an experience that most kids have many other places. So you know we build those skills and all of those important characters with lots of different programs here at Overnight Camp. This summer we'll operate Overnight Camp at half capacity, just to make sure that our safety protocols are in place, that we've got room for kids to spread out and do a little social distancing. Campers will cohort together in a group, and if you've been in a business, you know that running at half capacity is really difficult financially. So this year more than ever, we need to make sure our scholarship fund is at full capacity so that we can bring all the campers that want to come to Wildwood here. We're also adding a day camp program this year in a partnership with Unity Village, which is located just south of Raytown in the Kansas City area. We'll run day camp for the whole month of July and half of August to make sure that kids who want to get outside but maybe aren't ready for sleepaway camp get that great experience of coming together, splashing around in the creek, exploring a beautiful 1,200-acre campus, playing games, learning sports, singing songs, and being together with kids who they can learn more about and more from. So the way that we do it at Wildwood that's unique, we try to knock down every barrier that exists for a fun, enriching, learning summer for Kansas City's kids. So we do that through our scholarships. Campers will pay between $25 and $500 to come to Wildwood based on their financial situation. It creates a diverse community that is better for everyone, and we make sure that we have free transportation available, so kids who maybe can't get all the way out to Lacine or whose parents can't take off work for drop-off and pickup times can still get to camp. We also work with a beautiful network of community partners in Kansas City to help kids learn about summer camp and to help families understand why it's a good choice for summertime and for their child. So our partners at Big Brothers Big Sisters, Boys and Girls Clubs, Rosedale Development Association, Jackson County CASA, all of these agencies help us reach out to families to get them connected. We all know that fewer opportunities exist for low-income families to provide hands-on learning for their kids in the summer. These families have also been affected more dramatically by the pandemic. So Wildwood will open the door for these kids to nature, new friends, challenging skill building, and new experiences. We are deeply grateful for your consideration. It is really strange to talk to you through a camera when I'm used to talking to you in a room and seeing your faces talking back to me. So I hope you understand that I absolutely am so grateful for all of you that make it possible for us to do the work that we do here all summer. Expanding our program to a new location and a new model has been a huge challenge. Figuring out how to get kids through the food line without them touching the same spoon, also a huge challenge. So we are inviting you to join us on this journey. For the summer, the kids come back to camp, and we have a little video to show you so our campers can tell you about Wildwood, what Wildwood means to them, because everyone knows they explain it a lot better than I do.
This is my first time. We don't have a backyard because we live in a duplex, so we have a gate. I usually watch TV. Sometimes we jog in the parking lot so we can get a little exercise. My name is Josephine Casares. And there's animals over there. My first impressions of Wildwood were I was kind of scared, but also happy. My name is Ezekiel Guevas. Sometimes I don't feel like a normal kid because we're always inside just watching movies. Some kids don't have the advantage to go outside because sometimes their parents are just working too much and too hard. Being at Camp Wildwood makes me feel like more of a normal kid. I get to spend 3 nights with my friends, and I get to swim with them, and we can play together with them.
My goal sounds really cheesy, but it's to impact someone's life and get them to have fun in an environment where they wouldn't get to do things at home. It's like an aha moment, and like you'll know it when you see it. Like a kid who might not be comfortable with whatever they're about to do, like the rock wall or the giant swing, and they just do it, and then they do really well at it, and then it's just the look of satisfaction on their face is just amazing.
You learn stuff about treating people the way you want to be treated, so then people will treat you the same way. When I'm swinging on the big swing, I feel happy, and I also feel the breeze, and it feels nice. I just realized that everyone's doing this as a friend. Her name is Bella. She's really nice to me, and I'm really nice to her.
There were a lot of kids who were really shy and in their shell, but by the time camp ended, they were out there leading songs in front of the whole crowd, and it was really cool to see that transformation. So it like builds their confidence and lets them know that they have a place.
The reason I want to be a camp counselor is that, well, since if I get older, I won't be able to come back and do all the cool stuff, but I would also want to be a counselor to like have my own cabin, be able to have campers, to take them places. I want to give the campers a new experience that they never had. My first day, I didn't have a favorite part because it was all happy, very happy.
Now it is time for our Fund a Need. And the way this part of the program works is that there are various levels of giving. Your donation tonight goes to directly and positively impact our Wildwood community. And most importantly, it is doubled. Let me say that one more time. It is doubled thank you to a generous match from Camps for Kids. Now to do this, go over to the main bidding page. You're going to see Donate and More over on, let's see, that'd be your left right there, right? Click on Double Your Donation, and once you're in that spot, you're going to see the various levels of giving. And at this time, I invite you to click on the level that is most meaningful to you and your family. Now, throughout this, I'm going to invite a special person to join me up here. We're going to talk about what camp means, and we're also going to have Robin come back and thank as many donors as we can. And please know that because of time, we may not be able to say everyone's name, but please know that we appreciate every single one of you who are helping us raise money tonight. Now, again, your donation is doubled. Go make that donation. Now, like I said, to help me tell you about the impact of Wildwood, I have a former camper, a leadership camper, a current summer Wildwood staff member, Amia. Amia, come on up here. Use that chat. Welcome Amia up here. Now, Amia, we're going to talk to these good folks at home. Now, how many years have you been coming to camp?
I've been here for about 6 years.
6 years. So you've seen a lot of change in the last 6 years. Okay, now I'm going to pause for just a second because we want those good folks at home to be donating money. I'm going to talk about different levels that they can give. Now, you can give at the $1,500 level. Now, again, folks, remember that that's actually a $3,000 donation because it's going to be matched by Camp for Kids. And that level, it can support 6 campers. So again, you can split it between you, your spouse, your employer, and Camp for Kids is going to match it. You can also give at the $1,000 level. That's 4 campers. 4 campers. Now, I'm seeing donations come in. Robin is getting a big old smile over here off to the side. She's got some shout-outs. Robin, get up here. We need to give some shout-outs to some of these donors. So let's get Robin up here. Robin, tell us who's donating tonight.
Oh my goodness, it's just so exciting. So we have some great donations from Henry Powell and Jenny Cosgrove, Robert Powell.
Thank you.
Tricia,
Yeah.
we have a donation from you.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Tricia Brower, my fellow MC, has made a donation tonight. Linda Freeman, Leslie Semino, Jessica and Jason Garter, Robert and Claire Powell. Thank you guys so much. You know that what you're doing is the only way that Wildwood is possible is because we have great donors at home who are connecting with a kid through the magic of that week at camp, and I'll tell you about a few more in a little bit. Okay.
Now, before I have a couple of more questions for Mia,
sure.
and I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you. But I want to talk about the match,
Yeah.
the Camp for Kids match, because we were talking about it earlier. Tell us a little bit more, and especially what those folks at home need to know.
Yeah. Camps for Kids is an amazing agency that raises dollars to help kids get to camp and then provides matching funds to camps like ours.
Oh, so cool.
So we have received an allocation from their fund of $23,000, which the only way we get that money is if we can raise $23,000 to match it. So Camps for Kids will match a maximum donation of $1,500 per person.
Wow.
And if we reach our match goal of $23,000, we will be able to fund the full expenses of 92 campers coming to Wildwood this summer. So
that makes us do a little happy dance, I
Yeah.
think, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So more names are coming in. That's so important because we do have to hit that 23,000. So again, folks, share the link with your friends, share the link with your family. Let's get those dollars coming in. Now, Amia, I'm so glad that you could join us because just this girl radiates positivity and brilliance and all the good things. So you're a counselor this year.
Yes.
Who inspired you to become a counselor?
Robin inspired me to become a counselor.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was kind of like I was afraid that I wouldn't be like good enough or like fun enough. And Robin was just encouraging me like, you know, we love you here and the kids love you and I think it'd be a good idea. So it was all thanks to Robin.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
really sweet. And when we were talking about earlier, Robin's face just lit up. So that was really awesome. All right, now another level folks can give at is at $500. That will support 2 campers. Or another thing that Robin talked about that was so important was that transportation element because Kansas City is not a transportation-friendly place. You just don't hop on the subway and, you know, magically get to where you're going. We don't have that. We need that transportation to help kids get here. So that can fund an entire week for those kiddos. Now, at $250, if you're able to give there, that supports all those programs that you were talking about that develops the skills, the high ropes, fishing, kayaking, so all those. Which one of those is your favorite, Amia?
I would say high ropes is my favorite.
High ropes is your favorite?
Yes.
Okay, now that one would be, I'm scared of heights. So
I was scared of heights.
Were
when
you?
I came to Wildwood.
Yeah, you were.
I was very afraid.
I think, weren't you kind of scared of heights just 2 weeks ago?
That's not me.
Oh, that wasn't
That wasn't her. She's like, no, I'm over it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Robin, we've got more donors. Who do we
Yeah,
got?
yeah. So a big thank you to Joanna Hurd. Thank you to Amanda Grauer, Sarah Garrett, and all of her amazing friends there. Our board member, Lynn Hiller, made a lovely donation. Thank you, Lynn. Carol Oliver. Our board member, Justin Dreyer. Hi, Justin. Thank you so much for helping us send some kids to camp tonight. Christy Turner and Jill Mankin. Thank you so much for these amazing donations that you guys have made to help us collect that match and bring more kids to summer camp.
That's awesome. Let's see that thermometer. Let's see how we're doing right there. We are almost halfway. We're just about there. So again, folks, we've got some room here. Make sure you go donate because again, we need to hit that $23,000 goal there in order to take full advantage of the matching funds. So go click your donate button now. That's what we're here for, right? We're here to help raise money. So Amia, now camp is getting started soon.
Yes.
What What are you most excited about?
I think I'm excited to be a lifeguard. It was
Really?
hard, yeah. It's kind of fun. It was hard, but it's fun.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for you. Now, another level that you can give at is at our $100 level. And this provides an entire week of healthy snacks for campers and kids. I don't know, I hear kids eat a lot. Look at that, right?
They are really hungry.
We need lots of snacks. Now, we've got a helper in the back who's writing more names down. Bring that list on up to us so that we can say some more thank yous there. And if we can get those here in just a few moments, we're going to give a couple of final shout outs for that. Now, again, folks, share that link with your friends. Share the link with your family. The ability to give is going to remain open. We need to make sure that we take full advantage of that $23,000 match. So again, folks, go donate. And we've got a few more shout outs to give. Robin, do you have a couple more names?
Yep, I do. I want to say thank you to my good friend Amy Tilley, and thank you to Elizabeth Smith Oliver, Kay Peak, Lisa and Mark O'Hara.
There we go.
Thank you. Here's a few more names. Megan Peters, who happily shared her kids with me to make some videos. James Heine, Andrea LaMonica, Jim Prevost. Thank you so much. Thank you to Sabrina Garcia. Thank you to Lisa Barber, Chelsea Dreiling, Craig Roner, Jennifer Kuntz, Amy Blackmore, Nick Holmes. Tricia, the list is just so long. We have had so many generous people help us with this fundraising goal tonight.
That's what it really is all about. And you know, we're gonna say goodbye to Amia here in a minute. But before we do that, Amia, if there's one thing that you could tell all the folks at home about Wildwood, if you could just tell them anything, what would you say?
I would say that Wildwood taught me the importance of friendship and like getting to know people. It just was like a good experience for us to meet new people and then learn about them and learn about their backgrounds, and we kind of connected that way because we all kind of like basically lived together for a week. So it created like lifelong friendships and lifelong skills on friendship making and things like that.
Oh, that is so cool. And that's, I mean, you've talked about the friendships so much. You've talked about the friendships, Amia. I know when I was a kiddo and went to camp that I still talk to a few of those folks from, a long time ago. You've been doing this for 30 years. So you've probably truly seen some people who were kiddos and all the way through. I mean, to grown adults.
I have a girl who was my camper. She was a camper in one of my very first cabins that I was ever the counselor of, who reconnected with me on social media this year around Christmas. And it was just so delightful we did a video chat, and she sent little presents for my kids and stuff.
Aww.
Like, it was just the neatest thing to find that connection was still there. And to know that a camper was still thinking about me 30 years later, like what kind of amazing opportunity is that for a staff person like Amia to have that role in a kid's life?
I know it seems like a long ways away, but trust me, 30 years is going to go by fast. It does, right? It's going to go by. It's going to go by faster than you think. But somebody out there is going to have that same memory about you. So that's pretty cool. All right, thank you to Amia for joining me. Robin, you gave some shout outs. Ladies and gentlemen, now again, thank you to everyone who has already donated. Now, get those donations in. If there's an amount that I didn't say, it could be anywhere from $1 all the way up to a cool million. Robin wouldn't mind that. All you gotta do is click other and enter in that amount, and we appreciate the generosity of you. A couple of weeks ago, I actually heard a quote that I find very applicable to right now, and that is, if you have the ability to help someone, help them, because you might be answering their prayers. And I think that's just really powerful. And so there's so many kiddos around Kansas City who want to come to camp, and you can make that happen. That little kid who's going to bed thinking about coming to camp, you can make that happen for him. So you'll have until Monday night to donate, and again, get those donations in. So let's give a big thank you to the campers who helped me. Show some love down there in the chat. Okay, so thank you so much to everyone. Now let's talk about that pool and pop race. I mentioned it earlier. So now what we're going to do, we're actually going to show you the video of the pool and pop race, and then we are going to announce our winner. So let's watch that race. video just gave me a big chuckle, as you can tell. A huge thank you or a huge congratulations to Pool. Pool was the big winner. Now, the way that this works, anybody who made a donation under the pool, you were entered in to win. We drew while the video was playing. Give me a drum roll. Brrr. And the winner is, it makes me so tickled pink to say this, it's Kelly Lee. Kelly, she used to work here, right, Robin? Right? She used to work here. So Kelly, congratulations. You are going to receive a $100 gift card from Shields. And so thank you so much. Now, Robin, get back up here.
Yep.
We've got some more winners to announce from our games. So who's up first? What's up first?
Okay, so next up, our backyard party game winners. Our 16 party hosts each had a package that had some games in it.
So cool.
These are unique to those folks that are at those parties. But
Okay.
they did an amazing job. So if you will go on social media and just search that hashtag, WildGuest21, you will see a lot of pictures of their awesome game performance and the fun that they had participating. So I'll tell you that the first up is our scavenger hunt winner. So we are going to say thank you to everyone who posted a pic for this.
That's so
but
cool.
the winner of the scavenger hunt picture and the scavenger hunt success is Central Surfaces.
What?
So our Central Surfaces party
Way to
put in
go.
a great picture. They're going to get a $100 gift card to Shields,
Okay.
and they can probably each have $4 or $5 because there's a whole
Yeah,
bunch
a
of
big
people
party.
over there.
Yeah.
I think we'll give it to the party host, Sarah Garrett, and she'll figure it up. So
Very cool.
Yep. So here goes our next one. Our cup stacking champion, cup stacker extraordinaire, board member Lisa Barber.
Woo!
Stacked and unstacked those cups in 6 seconds.
Dang.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Okay, I saw the six
Yeah,
there. I thought
6.
that was minutes.
No, that's 6 seconds.
Okay.
I
She
think
rocked that.
That's actually like a competitive sport in
Yeah.
some places.
It
So,
legit
Lisa,
is.
you may
another
need
career?
to check that out. If Hallmark doesn't work out,
Go do that. What'd she win?
cup stacking, a Clinique gift basket.
Way to go, Lisa.
What a great prize.
Okay.
So Lisa will be dropping that off sometime this week. And
So cool.
Now the knot tying champion. The knot tying champ had to have the fastest time to tie an overhand knot, a figure 8 knot, and a square knot. So this is probably someone with some camp experience, but our knot tying champion able to tie those knots in 4.75 seconds.
That's not right. That's just not right. That's so fast.
Matt Jones.
Matt Jones, you'd be handy to have around in some sticky
Matt
situations.
Jones, were you a camp counselor?
Might have been.
Might have been.
Might have been. Way to go. All right.
Yeah. All right. So Matt Jones, great job. And now the team marshmallow stacking champion. This was a team game that you collaboratively stacked marshmallows as high as you could in your group. And the winner of this is Claire and Robert Powell with 11 marshmallows in that stack. I don't even know how that's possible. I saw some people who couldn't get more than 5.
I don't know if I could do more than 3. That's impressive.
I
That's
would
so
probably
cool.
have to stop and eat the marshmallows.
Well,
so
that's therein
part
lies
of the
problem.
fun.
There's
Part of
the
the
problem.
fun,
Yeah.
right? Okay. All right. Great job to all of our game performers.
So cool.
You guys did awesome with those games. Thank you so much for playing along.
And we have a group photo.
Group photo. I forgot about them. How could I forget?
You didn't forget. You just had a momentary lapse.
Group photo.
There you go.
The best group photo that we saw, determined by our panel of 3 esteemed judges in the back,
Very esteemed.
Kate Hood.
Cool.
Kate,
So
we
good.
loved your photo. It was absolutely the cutest. So check out that hashtag, and you guys can all see what she did. So.
I'm excited to go back because we've been on the camera, so we haven't been able to see those. So as soon as we're done, I'm gonna go check those out because that's pretty cool. Now, here is another announcement. We are gonna do the winner of the raffle. The winner of the raffle is gonna receive a 4-night stay for 2 people at a luxury resort in Mexico. So again,
Okay.
we raised a ton of money from this raffle.
All these
a
raffle-
ton of money.
I am super impressed.
All right,
with
let's
those.
look at all those raffle tickets.
There are
Folks,
so
that's
many
your
in here.
generosity right there. Okay, give it a good
Okay.
roll up.
All right. That's good?
You didn't enter it, right?
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
I think that would be unfair.
I would say we might have to have a Mia draw
Yeah.
if they did that.
You want to draw?
You want to draw me?
Yeah, come on up and draw the winning raffle ticket out of here
Okay.
for us. Okay.
So again,
All right.
we're raising money for those scholarships. Pick a good one. You got it?
Jenny Cosgrove.
Jenny Cosgrove, congratulations.
it's okay.
That
All
is
right.
pretty cool. You hang on to
Jenny.
us. There we go. Jenny, congratulations. Now, before we sign off for the night, I've had so much fun working with you, Robin.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
We did have fun doing this, but we're going to do it in person.
Absolutely.
Next year. Okay.
Next year.
Yeah.
Back,
So
yeah.
thank you for joining us virtually in, a crazy time and being here tonight with us. We appreciate your generosity, and because of you, we have raised a whole boatload of money. The good news is that we're going to continue to raise money because bidding is open until 8:30. What time is it? It's 7:50, so go get those bids in. You have 40 minutes left. Go check out all the items. The Fund a Need is going to remain open until Monday night, and if you do win an item after the auction closes this evening, you'll get a text or an email with those instructions for pickup. And, in a year that has been anything but normal, we really are so thankful that you joined us tonight. We cannot wait to see you again next year. So until then, be safe, be well, keep being awesome. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.